welcome to the Farnham Maltings podcast. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. We're super excited to have you on the 30th. It's got to be. Is it your first official gig at Maltings?
At the Maltings, yeah.
Yeah. We've been dying to have you back since. Everyone's asked to have you back since you played our staff do.
Oh, good.
So we're pleased that it can finally happen. I have a list of questions, which is going to be fun to answer and hopefully test your mind a little bit. We were asked, what inspired you to start performing?
I have to say, my mum inspired me.
Your mum?
Yes, because she is a singer.
Oh, okay.
And my grandma was a singer as well.
So it definitely runs.
Yeah, it runs in the family, I guess. And when I was younger, I used to watch her doing all her singing and stuff and try and get on the stage, just really slowly and like, hey. So that was kind of how I did that. Yeah.
Very much performing family.
Yeah.
Has it always been guitar?
No, because Mum doesn't play any instruments. So
Straight sing.
yeah, she just sung, and so did my grandma. But I knew that I didn't want to rely on other people like my mum always has to do. Yeah. She always has to get a keyboard person to come in or someone who plays the guitar. So I thought I would teach myself so I didn't have to rely on anyone else, just in case.
How long have you been playing guitar now?
Just over a year.
Just over a year?
Yeah.
So when I first saw you play,
It was my 1 year anniversary of my guitar that day.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Do you find it hard? I always struggled with to learn to sing and play at the same time.
Yeah, that's why I can't. I've just only learnt to do the finger picking, but I can strum and play at the same time. But finger picking and singing, I haven't got that down.
It's usually one or the other. Like one comes really easy,
and
one you just got to take a little bit of time. So if I saw you on your year anniversary of the guitar, how long had you been gigging for?
Since I think it was late October, so just the beginning of November, really. Yeah.
So it's still really quite new. That's good. Only being 16, what's that like being on stage? Because a lot of people, I mean, I guess a certain sort of confidence comes with age.
Yeah.
Do you think it was like better to start young?
I think for me it was really good because it was during the summer holidays when I didn't really have very many friends at the time. I kind of lost my whole girly group, and so it was my way of kind of putting all that energy into something else.
Okay.
And taking that time, but going on stage was really good for me because I was able to kind of play a part to begin with, and then I realised that part actually turned into someone that I am as well.
Okay.
So I get up onto the stage and it's not really me; it's like someone else that's more confident and can sing and can actually like talk to loads of people. I don't know, because I'm quite shy at heart actually.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of performers say that they're really like behind scenes.
Yeah.
So much more shy. But do you feel at ease on stage?
Yeah, I think it's where I feel the most at ease really, because I had quite like bad anxiety problems for a bit, so it's really helped with the social way as well, because you have to talk to people afterwards. You know, people are saying well done, or you say well done to them, so it's helped with that too as well.
Do you consider yourself Betsa all the time? Like? Yeah,
now I do. Before I wasn't. At school people called me Lizzie,
really?
And I seemed like I had this whole different persona.
Yeah.
And then over the last year of secondary school, people kind of started to acknowledge, that's Betsa, and I was like, finally. I was finding the person that I was at home, that I was at school.
Right. Because
I was someone completely different at school for some reason. People just saw me in a different light, really. And at home I was Betsa, like always walk around with my pants on my head and stuff. So finally I'm that person again.
Do you play gigs with pants on your head?
No, I might start doing that at some point.
What sort of inspired you musically? I know you said your family.
Taylor Swift, really. That's where the guitar came into it, because I've obviously grown up with her from the young age.
Yeah, people don't see Taylor Swift like when she first happened. It was proper country.
Yeah, which I love.
It was great, yeah.
And so, like, looking at that from that young age, and then I had this whole documentary thing, which I watched on my 15th birthday, and I was like, I am going to be Taylor Swift. I just decided then, and I taught myself to play the guitar, and I did everything, got a red guitar, like her album Red, and it was just... But my dad always says I shouldn't say that, just in case people think I want to be Taylor Swift. But I don't. I just don't want to be, like, labelled as the Taylor Swift wannabe.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's quite hard. I mean, would you think is it fair to say we are sort of country style-y type, folk maybe.
Yeah, I think my stuff, because the songs I've been told, and I think they're quite catchy.
Absolutely.
Like pop songs,
Yeah.
and then anything could be done with them really. But the way that I like to sing them and play them to suit me is kind of more relaxed, folky, country kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they could have anything done with them, and I'd happily kind of go along with it if it sounded good.
Obviously, we think of folk now as like Mumford & Sons,
Yeah.
which is sort of folk, but also pop.
Yeah.
Do you think your kind of scene gets it labelled too easily? Or?
I don't know, because then there's also the singer-songwriter like label as well, which is kind of, no one knows what that is. It could be anything as well. So I think people label singer-songwriters more than folk and stuff, because if you're folk, there's more of the songs haven't got as much catchy popness to them. They're more kind of relaxed. I don't know, it's difficult. I think singer-songwriter is like a label. If you've got a guitar and you're singing, everyone's just like, and you write your own songs.
Just immediately.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you're right. It's just such a massive.
You could be anything.
Yeah. Do you think it's more a female thing?
I think it was, but actually now, going to the places where I have been gigging recently, it is a lot of male people as well.
Okay.
And surprisingly, actually, I've seen a lot of rap artists.
Really?
Yeah, especially in Guildford, the last Boiler Room gig I did, there were 2 rap artists, which is quite interesting to see. I was like, oh, finally, like something happening in that kind of sense.
What is your favourite memory of performing?
I think it would be Wayfest, just because...
Last year?
Yeah, Wayfest last year, 2014, because it was quite a pinnacle point in what I was doing, where everyone, like all my mum's friends and stuff, had come, but I didn't know that they were going to be there.
Oh, really?
Because my dad never tells me, because he knows that I'd get even nervous or be like, no, that's embarrassing. So they all turned up, and I was like, whoa, all these people that have never seen me. And obviously my mum and dad have always been saying, oh, Betsa's doing this and Betsa's doing that, and every parent says that. But for 45 minutes they had to sit and watch me like just sing, and it was quite cool because no one had seen me sing for like that long, and I didn't like make any mistakes during it, so I was like, oh, there you go. And I got down and everyone was like, yeah, well done. Good work.
What have you got planned for this?
I don't know, I'm going to be focusing on writing because I haven't really done that in a while. I've got a boyfriend, so I can't really write about heartbreak anymore, which is a little bit sad. I'm like, can't just break up with me for like 5 minutes just to get one down. But yeah, so I'm going to focus on writing and hopefully get some more gigs. I guess it happens with time. I never really have anything planned, it just kind of happens as it goes along.
Are there any plans to record more?
Record more, yes. I've got 2 tracks, so the one that I sent you, Leave, and another one which is quite similar to it, which is A Part of Me. And they're very country.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't really planning on doing, but the band that I recorded them with is a country band.
Yeah.
And so they obviously got it, and it was only ever going to be country themed. But I quite like it.
I'd love for you to get an EP together.
I know, I love it.
I know, and like, so it's like, I really, just from a selfish point of view, like, we really like listening to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
It's been weird, I'm sure.
It's been good.
But yeah, thank you. We cannot wait for your gig.
Woo. Cool.
Awesome.